Your content management system, or CMS, is the backbone of your website. But how do you know when it's time to make a change? In this video, we're going to talk through 4 key questions to ask. A content management system, or CMS, is an underlying technology platform that can be used to build a website. You've probably heard of a CMS in more layman's terms like WordPress, Drupal, Joomla, Shopify. These are all content management systems that make it really easy to build, manage, and maintain websites. But how do you know if you're using the right one or if it's time for a change? In this video, we're going to talk through 4 key questions to ask of whether or not it's time and/or appropriate to make a change regarding your content management system. And let's kick it off with number 1. Is your business growing? If your business is growing, it's really important to pause and think about whether or not your content management system is going to be the right fit for you and your business for the long term before things get really busy. And this is important not just for visitors and increased traffic, but really your website and the technology behind it will play an increasing role as your business grows. And that leads into number 2, which is functionality. Another reason to think about whether or not your CMS is right for you is, does your website give you the functionality you need now and going forward as well? Are you going to need to integrate a customer database or a database for newsletter subscribers, or you need improved contact forms or sales leads or things like that? If your website isn't able to accommodate the functionality you need to operate and market your business appropriately, it's time to stop and think about whether or not you're using the right content management system. The third question to ask is your content management system underperforming? And this can take the form of one of several different things. So first off, is your content management system able to keep up technology-wise with both trends and also as far as what technology you want to use on your website as far as functionality? If your CMS can't handle that, it's probably time for a switch. The next big thing about performance is load times. If your website page speed is really slow, think about why that is. There are lots of different tricks you can do to expedite how quickly your website page loads, but if the underlying technology you're using isn't in sync with allowing your website to load fast, again, it's time to think about a different content management system. Another way your website CMS might be underperforming is support. So if you're trying to make changes or running into issues and you're using an outdated content management system or one that doesn't really have a robust support community around it, it might be time to think about making a switch to something a little bit more widely used. And then finally, one thing to think about regarding whether or not your CMS is underperforming is security. As we all know, data security, website security is of utmost importance. So especially if your business operations are heavily dependent on your website for leads, for managing customers, inventory, things like that, making sure your CMS has good security features is really important. And then finally, the fourth question to ask about whether or not it might be time to switch content management systems is about control. As a website owner, the technology is out there where it should be very easy for you and or your team to make changes to your website's content, layout, and pages without having to go through a third-party developer. So if you find yourself wanting to make simple changes to text, images, prices, things like that, and you always have to go through a developer, it might be time to stop and think about why that is. Is it because you're using some sort of proprietary system that's overly complex or has some sort of gates or things like that? Nowadays, it's usually not necessary to have to do that. There are plenty of content management systems that are very easy to use so that you as a website owner or manager have full control and full access. If it's not the case, again, it might be time to think about changing content management systems. So that's it. 4 quick questions to ask about whether or not it might be time to change your content management system. Now, of course, if you'd like to learn more, you can always learn more on our blog, on our website, or feel free to reach out and get in touch. We're very happy to have a conversation answer questions you might have, and try to be a resource for you. No pressure, no obligations. If you'd like to learn more about our team, you can visit our website at www.buddywdd.com. And if you think you might be interested in working together or exploring a possible project, you can get in touch by clicking the button in the upper right-hand corner, answering a few easy questions, and we'll follow up ASAP to get a conversation started. So as always, hope this has been helpful. Thanks for watching, and talk to you again soon.